我希望这些就是这个境外的这些指手画脚的这些人，他们要是能来看一看这个现实情况是怎么样。
Morning, it's Queenie. So right now I'm at the University of Electronics Science and Technology of China, and today I'm attending an international academic seminar on boarding education and plateau development. So you might be curious what kind of scholars we'll have and what kind of topic we're going to cover. So follow me and we're gonna see what they have there. Experts from China, the US, Canada, and more gather here to discuss boarding education in Xizang. I have one question for them. What's their opinion on the Western propaganda about the lies of Xizang?
Case, the schools that I visited, and I don't speak any Tibetan, I only speak Han. All the kids that I've spoke with seem to be perfectly happy in Han, as well as Tibetan. It's a great advantage to have more than one language. So these boarding schools are preserving the culture rather than destroying it, because when I look back on the history, the colonial history of Canada and some of the former British colonies, I think it was cultural genocide, where the children of the native peoples would be forcibly taken away from their families and put in schools where the language of instruction was the European colonialist language and culture. I feel very privileged that over the last 50 years I have paid maybe 5 or 6 visits to various Tibetan areas. There's an old Chinese saying, 以小人之心度君子之腹, and some of these countries have looked back on their shameful history of cultural genocide of the minority native peoples and so on, and I guess they think, well, surely they must be doing the same, but they're not. I think that really the answer is they should just come and see for themselves.
I get pretty upset, but I moved here to China 25 years ago, so I know what's going on here in China, and it's not what Western propaganda says is going on here in China. The Chinese government, number one, has invested billions and billions of dollars to improve the area, but actually that's no different than what they've done, investing billions and billions of dollars all over rural China to improve the lives, raise up the country. The American government raised up the level of the country post-World War II. That was Roosevelt's big mandate. That was the big plan, right? So then when people in the West come along and say, oh, no, in the case of Tibet, okay, oh, that's not happening. Well, who said? Yes, it is happening, number one. Number two, Tibetan culture is being squashed and crushed, etc., etc. And again, no, you say that, but it's just simply not true. And the only thing we can do is just keep talking about it, keep fighting back, and keep telling the truth. I'm participating in this conference about the education system, about the boarding school system in China, which again is not just important to bring higher level of education to the Tibetan plateau, but to the rural communities all across the country. So again, It's jiaoyu, it's all about the education. So when you hear that in Western propaganda, it's nothing less than a bold-faced lie.
实际上，技术学教育在全世界都存在，因为它就是一种办学模式。他们从他们的视角，从他的认知框架当中，认为怎么样啊，对我们呢指手画脚。其实这种，我觉得大可不必太在意。就我们电子科技大学来讲，其实我们在10年前，我们就在我们四川甘孜州康定县的雅龙村，我们就开始做我们的精准帮扶，就把我们的一些个老师，包括我们的一些同学，那么送到雅龙村，在他们的这个贾根坝乡的小学中学，来给他们做师资的培训。但是从这个过程当中，我们也在利用我们电子科技大学电子信息技术的优势，开发一些远程教学的软件，像康定雅龙村的张楚同学张楚老师也能够共享优质的教学资源。我们当时都资助了雅龙村的藏族学生，就是他从青少年时期一直到现在工作。有一个现在是已经在康定做警察了。在他学习的成长的过程当中，我们一直保持书信往来或者微信短信的往来，还专门给我们写了感谢信。特别是现在看到这个女孩现在已经成为我们国家的建设者，感到特别的欣慰。 啊，所以说我觉得教育的发展其实真是百年大计，不是一朝一夕就能完成的，需要长期的跟进，需要各种人力、物力、技术啊方方面面的这些资源的同步跟进。